Good morning, everyone. Any questions from Edit Plus? No questions. Oh, nice. Okay. Shall we start new chapter today? All are ready to listen? All are you ready to listen? All are you ready to listen? Huh? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. So very with the Josh voice, yes, we are ready to listen. Later sleep. Huh? So we are not here for listening. We are here for speaking. Okay. Ready to reply? Very good. Why are you adding sir, sir? Irritating. My name is not sir, right? Why are you adding sir? Yes, sir. Ante. Okay. So please don't say sir. So my Edit Plus software got expired. Today onwards, if you click on I agree, Edit Plus will smile at me and asking register buy now. 30 days evaluation period completed, buy now. I don't buy. So what to do? This window, hide it. Understand? Open Edit Plus again. It will show you I agree button. Just don't click on it. Move this window to down. Using your mouse, drag it down and hide it. And you can start work on Edit Plus. So Edit Plus develop with Abhishek, shall I remove you from the class? Abhishek Sahu. Abhishek Sahu. I am shouting also, you are not listening. Where are you looking at, Rabhavya? Please don't start videos. I will remove you. Then you are losing class. You cannot join again. Even admin also will not allow you to join because I have already blocked. So listen carefully. Don't touch screens. Don't touch video buttons. So hope you understand how to hide the Eclipse problem. Okay. Now let's start understanding one thing. Tell me. I want to develop a program for performing some operation, obviously not. I want to perform the favorite operation, addition. Okay, I'm taking a program called what? Addition. Okay. Now I'm saving this program in our folder, data types. Save. Okay. Created another new folder. Okay, data types. You also try to every chapter create as a separate folder. Then next tell me here. I wanted to verify. I wanted to store data. You want to perform any operation. What you required? You need to store data. Na? For example, I want to perform what operation? Addition. Tell me to perform addition operation. Compulsory I need data. Na? How can I store data in the program? Is my question understand? I want to store data in the program. To store data in the program, how can I store? For that I require memory. What I require? Memory. Where I need memory? Inside the main method, I need what? Memory. How can I create memory? That is what we are learning. And what we call that memory? Can I write 10 directly like this? I want to store 10. To perform addition operation, I need data. So I'm choosing a value called what? 10. Can I store 10 directly like this? No. If I write 10 directly like this, compiler will ask what I should do with this 10. Compiler will throw error, not a statement. I requested you to maintain compile time error small 10 rupees book. Are you writing everyday program? Whatever the program you are trying, you learn, are you writing all the errors? Say yes or no. Na? If no, no problem. Accept your mistake and start correcting from today. I told you buy 10 rupees small book and in that book or every day compile time error. Write date and mistake, compile time error, the reason for the error. Okay, you are doing error and then compile time error. Okay. So I ask you to maintain a list so that within 3-4 chapters completed around 50 errors you will get. With that 50 errors, next coming written test exam, any exam asking you can easily pass. You follow my point? So requesting you all, please try to start maintaining that. Tell me now. So now what value say? 10. Tell me now. This 10, what it will do now? Compiler software don't know what to do with this 10. Control 1, compile. We got compile time error. It's not a statement because there is no operation is performing. It is a statement. Here there is an operation performing. What operation? Printing this message. That is the operation. If I write 10 here, what operation you are doing with this 10? No. Then compiler will throw error, not a statement. Okay. Now I am commenting it and writing compile time error, not a statement. Fine. The next question I am asking. What you want to do with this 10? I want to store. Where you want to store? In memory. Every memory should have a name. So I am choosing the name of the memory as what? A equal to 10. Every statement must end with semicolon. Semicolon I am writing. All the people try to answer. If I write A equal to 10 semicolon, then what is the meaning of it? Mathematics, it's not Java. In mathematics, you have written A equal to 10. Go back to your olden days. Now, what value? What is this A? Wonderful. In maths, you call it as what? Variable. And what this is called? Which operator? Equal to operator. Assignment operator. Equal to operator for comparing. Assignment operator for storing. Here I don't want to compare. What I want to do? I want to store. So tell me, A equal to 10 when you write, 10 is stored inside the variable A. Is everyone understand? Then now program compiled successfully. Cannot find symbol. A equal to 10 variable A class addition. Look at the error again error, read error. What error you are getting? Cannot find a symbol. Variable A. Have you heard this compile time error? Have you come across this compile time error? Cannot find symbol. Say yes or no. Yes or no, na? Yes, already you have seen. When you take O capital letter, when you take O capital letter, then you will see that out variable not found in the class system. You got error, na? When you write A equal to 10, what is our feeling? I want to store 10 in the variable called what? A. Now I am asking, drink water. Drink. I am saying drink water. Drink. Like drink water. Why you are seeing me seriously? Drink water, bhaiya. You drink water? Wow, super. You? Then what? No. What is the meaning of no? No water. Why no water? Try to answer. I am asking one live example for you to understand. If you want to drink water, you should have bottle and water with you. You don't have bottle, you don't have water. How can I drink water? You are looking at my face. I don't have bottle, water, get out. So compiler also saying the same. You are asking compiler, store water in the bottle. When you are asking store water in the bottle, compiler asking, where is bottle, right? You have not created a bottle. How can I store water in the bottle? Understand? What the point here? If you want to store a value in a variable, first of all, that variable must be created. Are you understand? Without creating variable, can you store water inside it? No. Without creating variable, can I store value in it? No. Compiler will throw error. Java is a statically typed programming language. What programming language? Statically typed programming language. Just by writing variable name, compiler software cannot decide what is the type of this variable. Tell me, according to mathematics, how many different type of values we can store inside mathematics? What the different types of values we have? 10 we have, 10.5 we have, single quote A you have, single quote A you have, true false we have, and what? Double quotes A you have. So what is this 10 is called? Integer. Where? In Java or in Maths?
Recording in progress.
Java na Maths? Java, no,
Recording
Maths.
stopped.
First we are trying to understand what? Maths. In mathematics, you call it as what? Integer. Next, in mathematics, you call it as what? Decimal value or what? Floating point. Okay, we call it as what? Floating point. Floating point number, integer number, and we call it as what? Floating point number. What the single quote is called? Character. What is called? True. Yeah, conditional value, or we can call it as what? Boolean value. What this double quotes is called? String. Okay, it is called what? String. So according to maths, we have some set of values. According to maths, we have this type of values. Now tell me, I need to tell to the compiler, array compiler, tell me, according to, see, I am developing any program, performing any operation according to mathematics only, na? Right. In maths, we have integer. I want to store this integer number in the program. I should create a variable of what type? Integer. I want to store this 10.5 in the program. 10.5 what type? Floating point. Then I should say this variable is what type? Floating point. Na? So without informing to a compiler what type of variable you want to create, how it can store the value without knowing the without knowing the type of this variable, how it can store this 10? If it is a Boolean type, how 10 can be stored? If it is a string type, how 10 can be stored? Already catch my point. So then compiler will throw error. Cannot find symbol variable A. So then what should I do? All people tell me, if you want to store value inside this variable, first of all, I should create that variable. I should create that variable. How can I create that variable? By using a concept called what? Data type. What concept? Data type. To represent these values in Java, we have something called what? Data types. We have data types. So in maths, we call it as what? Number types. In Java or in programming languages, we call it as what? Data types. For representing integer number, we have a data type called what? Int. For representing floating point number, we have data type called double, not float. Okay, for representing floating point number, data type is what? Double. Okay, integer, shortcut in, floating point, shortcut is not float. Don't show your talent of copy paste. Okay. Then next, come on. For representing character, shortcut char. For representing boolean, boola. Not boola, boolean, full word. For representing string, we have a predefined class called what? String. Look at there. All these are small letters because they are keywords. Whereas S capital letter here, S is what? String capital letter. So up to now understand? Right. Then tell me, in Java program, I should talk to compiler and saying JVM. Array, compiler and JVM, this is a variable of what type? Int. Then tell me, if I write A equal to 10, now compiler software will throw any error? Come on, any error? No error. Control 1, compile. Control 2, executed. Output coming what? Hello world. You want to display hello world or you want to display value of the variable? Value of the variable. Then what should I write here? A. A in double quotes or A in without double quotes? Last class we learned compile time error time. If I write inside the double quotes, it is considered as what? Text. It is considered as text. If you wanted to consider as a variable, you should write inside a double quotes or should not write? Should not. Directly I should write A. If I write directly A, it is considered as a variable. Are you following my point? Then compiler software searching for that variable. Is it available here? Yes. What the value available? 10. What is displayed in the console now? 10. Hello? Samajh mein aaya? Simple point only, na? Easy point, right? So what is the point we understood? If you wanted to develop big programs or big project, the first activity you have to learn storing values. To store value, what concept is required? Come on, you are not talking. For storing value, what we required? Variables required. Memory is nothing but in programming language, what we call variable. In maths and then programming point of view, the memory we technically call what? Variable. Repeat once again. What is the primary activity or operation we should do in every program? Storing value. How can I store value? By using variables. Simple statement. Try to talk. Okay. Tell me, is variable automatically can be used in the program? No. If you wanted to store value in the variable, what is the first step I have to do? I must create that variable. And tell me, how can I create that variable? By using data type. Can I use any data type as per my wish? No. You should use the data type to create variable according to the type of value you wanted to store. Are you catching my point? Which type of value you want to store? That type of data type I must use and create that variable by using the data type. And tell me, I want to store 10.5. What variable I have to create? Double type. I want to store character. Which type of variable I should create? Char variable. All people understood? Right. Now help me to store the value 10.5. Can I write directly like this? Okay, I'm writing something called b equal to 10.5. Can I write directly like this? No. If I write directly like this, compiler will throw error. What the error? Cannot find symbol. Then how can I tell to compiler b is a variable? Which type of variable? Double. Can I directly write something like this? Observe and tell me. Earlier, we created a variable first, means we declare variable first and then we store value. Can I do both stuff in a single statement? Double b equal to 10.5? Yes, I can do that. I can first create, then store, or at a time. For example, now you go to your supermarket, buy empty bottle, then come to home, fill the water. First you declare, first you created in a shopping mall, then in the house you are storing. Or in the shopping mall, can you buy the bottle which contain the water already? Yes or no? A water bottle is called what? Method, I mean variable created with a value. Now I am just buying the empty bottle, no value. That is what? First you created and then you storing. Okay, listen carefully. Here onwards, I'm not using the word called create. I'm going to use the technical word. Create is what? Java, English word. Now I want to use a Java word that is called what? Declare. What do you call it as? Declare. I am declaring a variable. Declaring a variable is nothing but what? Creating a variable with value or without value? Without value. And then after declaring variable, after declaring variable, in that variable, what am I doing? I am storing. Storing is technically called initialization. What we call it as? Initialization. Initializing a variable. What the meaning of initializing a variable? Storing value inside a which variable? New variable. All people understand? So what is declaring? What is initializing? Now tell me. Here what am I doing now? I am declaring and initializing in single line. This is called defining variable. Online students, okay na? Hello. Now what we call it as this variable, if you declare and initialize in single line, that is called what? Defining variable. Em repeat చేయాలి భయ్యా. Don't use the words repeat sir, explain again sir. I will remove you. Those words are banned in my class. What should I repeat? You be clear. Why I should repeat? You be clear. Okay? So hope you understand this word. Tell me first point what we discussed, all the people. So we completed one first primary program. Okay? First point, what you understand? What is the primary activity we must do in every program to perform one operation? What the answer? Sleep in the class. What the first operation we do? Come on, tell me. Storing values, those are required. Those are required for this program to perform this operation. చూడండి, చూస్తూ ఉండండి. Okay, keep on watch. Again, after 5 minutes, you will say, sir, notes, sir. Okay, already by that time, notes gone. Watchmans. Every day I should tell you what to do. What is the chapter? Data types, variable data types, variables, objects is the chapter. Data types, variables and objects. Chapter number 4. 2. Once people are away, one people is back. Confused. Second question. How can we store values or data in the program? Answer, by using a variable or by using an object. What is a variable and what is an object? A variable is a named memory location that is used for storing a value or an object. A means what? One. For storing one value or one object.
Recording in progress.
Completed? Tell me, what is an object? An object is also a memory, but it's not a named memory. It's just a memory. Who will store this object? Then what is the name of this object? What is the name of this memory? This variable. Look at this. A variable is a named memory location. What the use of it? It is used for storing one value or one object. That means what is the name of this object? The variable. Whatever the name you provide to the variable, the same name will be applied to what? Object also. So an object is a memory. It's not named memory. Notice that. It is a memory. It is used for storing. Guess. It is used for storing one value or multiple values. It is used for storing one value or multiple values. Multiple values or objects. It also meant for storing objects also. Note, the name of the object will be the name of the variable in which we stored in this object. In which we stored. The name of this object will be the name of the variable in which we stored it. Completed? So in simple terms, we can say a variable is a single value memory. An object is a multiple values memory. So hope you understand a variable and object. First of all, theory point. Something if not understand, hold them with you. You will understand in coming programs. Okay. So don't worry about it. So first we completed 3 points. What is a primary activity we must do in every program? How can we store values or object in the program? What is a variable and what is an object? 3 points we have completed. The next, 4th point. How can we create a variable? How can we create a variable? First, let us understand variable creation. Then we will understand what? object creation later. How can I create a variable and object? Let's say both. How can we create a variable and object? Now tell me, how can I create a variable and object? By using data type. Right on. By using data type. Answer, by using data type. By using data type. Arey, worst fellow, Rahul Reddy. I didn't explain anything. I just give the notes of mindless fellow. Just listen and continue, okay? Did I explain anything about object here? Without explaining, you are confusing, mindless. I just gave the notes at one point. I was keep on telling that. Just write notes and continue. I'll explain. I completed only what is variable and you are confusing it. You people are here only for getting scolding, sir. Just shut up your mouth and just write whatever I am saying, all you people. Don't show your talent. You people are in a mode of confusing and you don't listen what I am explaining. Write notes whatever I am saying. So what the point we learn? How can we create a variable and object? So tell me what concept I have to use? Data type. Then tell me, first of all, I should understand what is a data type. Also we should understand, look at there. A data type is used for what? Creating a variable. Only variable, object also. Variable means? Variable means a memory. Variable means a memory. How many values memory? One value. Object means it is also a memory, but it is storing for what? Multiple values. Okay, let me give an example. Here are Rahul Reddy. Listening? Without explaining like a sugar patient posting the questions. Let me continue class, okay? Topic not completed. Just gave the heading. And if people are posting question, what is that? What is that? What is that? Better, tag your, tie your hands above for typing from there. Then tell me, sir. Variable is what? One value memory. What is an object? Okay. You have hand? Really? Your hand can hold one book or multiple books? How many? Correct. Multiple books it can hold. How many? 10 books? Give me 10 books to him. Give 10 books to him. All people, come on, fast. 10 books, sir. What I said? Your hand. How many hands you are using? Why are you using 2 hands? I said one hand. Your hand hold how many books? Go. Like that only hold for 10 minutes. With that, go to your home. Go. If one of the book is fell down, then I will murder you. And tell me how many books your hand can hold. Excellent. Correct answer now coming. Your hand is capable of holding only one book. But you are overburdening your hand. And those many books, can it hold for a long time? No. Can it hold one book for a long time? Yes. Tell me, why you are bringing back? Carry? One hand there, na? What? No, Baba. Come on, tell me. Your hand is there, right? To carry books. Why you are using bag? I am expecting that answer. Why you are using your brain? Don't use, okay? Come to the context of the current discussion. Your hand can hold only one book. Only one book it can carry from the school to home to school, right? Now I need to carry multiple books. How? By using bag. Tell me, what is a bag? One value memory or multiple values memory? multiple values memory. So what is multiple values memory is called object. So now tell me, Rahul Reddy, what is object? Bolo, why you are silent now? Still in confusion mode? Bag is a object, Rabbi. Bag is a object. Understand? So there are two types of things are there in our real life. Number one, something that can hold only one value, one thing. Something that can hold multiple things. The multiple things holding is called what? Object. Now you may ask me question. Sir, in my academics, my sir told, object is an instance of a class. Have you heard this word? Object is an instance of a class. My sir told object is an instance of a class. That's why you come today, I may repeat. Okay, so the technical words I don't want to use in initial days. First, I want to get the meaning of that words and real life examples so that you can easily understand next coming classes. So tell me now, what is an object? Don't use the word instance of a class. What the word you should use? Multiple values storing memory is called what? Object. Clear my point? So what is a variable? Single value memory. What is an object? Multiple value storing. Rahul Reddy, why you are not replying? Only confusion question you will post. Today you are the target. Such a way. Will you reply or shall I remove her? Two options you have. Where you send answer, man? One time only you will send answer, but questions, many things you will ask. So, hope you got clarity on what is variable and what is object. Now onwards, whenever say variable, you should visualize hand, one value. Object means what? Multiple values. Okay, let me take another example. Your friends came to home. Okay, na? Wanted to offer drinks. Okay, na? Cool drinks. Why you are laughing? So want to offer what? Cool drinks. Then tell me, you wanted to serve them glasses, right? Tell me, glass is variable or object? What? Excellent. Okay. What your glass is what? Variable. And the tray is what? Object. It is carrying multiple multiple glasses. Hope you understand now. You're already understood? So today onwards, don't behave like a. I gave one word. What's that word? SP. SP and a sugar patient. Have the control on the asking the questions. Okay. I don't encourage you asking the questions which are coming future. Why? You will be on concentrating on those questions and waiting for that answer. And what I am explaining currently, you don't listen. Okay. And then current topic you don't understand. And you will lose your patience of, holding that question. When the real topic starting, that time also you will not concentrate. I will cover every point. Believe me. Only what you have to do? Ask the questions on current topic, which I have completed. Ask the questions on the topic which I have completed. If I don't touch any word and not given any explanation, don't think about that word. Don't think about question asking. Hold it. Even you got the doubt also, hold it. Are you catching my point? This is the correct way of learning. Behave like a offline students. Offline students, very quite good students, no? Right? Always believing the faculty, he will tell everything. But offline student, hey, he's not telling her, then putting the questions. So that's what the bad habit, Nana. Change your attitudes. Now come back. So hope you got clarity on variable and object. Shall I ask next question? Tell me. Chair. Chair is a variable or object? Variable. This classroom, object. Online students, your Zoom ID. With the Zoom ID, you are joining the class. Zoom ID is variable. Zoom software is object. So hope you understand now. I think sufficient. Examples are sufficient. Shall I proceed next? If you wanted to store one value in the program, you must create variable or object? Variable. When I want to store multiple values as a group, object you must create. Nice. Next question. Either you want to create variable or you want to create object. What concept I must use? Data type. Now tell me, sixth point. What is a data type? What is a data type and what is the use of a data type? What is it? The data type. Hey, where is the table I deleted? Oh, you are here, huh? Now tell me. What is a data type? What is the use of data type? Tell me here. Is integer a data type? Hey, integer is mass, right? According to mass, integer is a word. It is a category representing type of values. It is a category representing type of values. It is a category representing type of values. समझ में आया? What is data type? Int is the data type. Double is the data type. Char is the data type. Boolean is the data type. What is this? Hello, I am not asking redo. I know it is a spelling class. What is it? What is it? Keyword. Keyword. What is this? Keyword. What is this? Keyword. Don't show your talent, okay? Follow the procedure, what I am asking, what I am expecting. Don't give whatever answer you want. What is class? Keyword. Keyword. What is in now? What is a double now? Tell me, what is a data type? Excellent, correct? What is a data type? A keyword. Data type is a keyword. A keyword is a data type. Data type is not a keyword. Student is a person. Person is a student. Person is a student. Inka? Am I a student? No, then I am not person. Right? I am a person, not a student. You are a person, a student. Now try to answer. A student is a person, but every person is not a student. Every student is a person, but every person is not a student. Same point. A data type is not a keyword. A keyword is a data type. Are you following? Tell me. Class is a data type? No. Public is a keyword. A data type? No. Static is it a data type? No. Then tell me. Is every keyword a data type? No. Then which keyword is a data type? That allows us to create variable. A keyword that allows us to create variable. A keyword that is used for creating variable is called what? Data type. Now the question. Is string a keyword? A string a keyword? Yes, sir. If it is a keyword, it should be small letter. Huh? All keywords are there in what? Small letters. But here S is there, capital letter. Is it a keyword? No. It is a class name. Like how we created our own class called addition, there is a predefined one class called what? String. So it is a class name. System is a class name. Class name is also a data type. Class name is also a data type. So tell me, a keyword or a class name using which we create variables and objects is called what? Data type. So what is a data type? A keyword or a class name using which we can create variables and objects is called data type. Are you following my point? In C language, only keywords are, data type is just a keyword. But in Java, we have keywords also acting as a data type, class names also acting as a data type. Keywords are used for creating variables and class names are used for creating objects. Keyword cannot create object. It can create only variable. But a class name can create one object. Everyone understand? So tell me once again, which data type we use for creating variable? Keywords. We will use what? Keywords. Which data type we use create object? Class name. Okay? Now come on, write down. What is a data type? A keyword. Tota Sri Sai, shall I remove you from the class? A keyword or a class name. A keyword or a class name that is used for creating a variable or an object is called data type. So what is a data type? A keyword or a class name. What is the use of data type? It is used for creating a variable or an object. Completed? Now the question. What are the different operations can be done by a data type? Sixth question. What are the different information, sir? Information, no plural, na? What are the different information a keyword gives to whom and whom? Compiler and JVM. Tell me, who will create variable? Compiler, JVM. Right? So to whom you have to talk about data type? Compiler and JVM. So what are the different information a keyword gives to compiler and JVM? Think. Think. What are the different informations it will give to compiler and JVM? Below. Here, I want to create a variable. This, why compiler? When I remove this line, compiler has thrown error. Cannot find symbol variable A. Variable A is there now. Why it is throwing error? Because compiler software don't know it is what type of variable. Is it integer type or floating point type or what type? It don't know. That's why it throwing error. So first, what is the information data type will give? Don't write. Listen. Number one, it provides type of the memory. Type of the memory to create. What type of the memory should create? The information will be provided by whom? Data type. Integer type, floating point type, character type, boolean type. What type of memory should create? That information will be provided by integer type or floating point type or character type. Character, the shortcuts I'm writing, or boolean type. What type of memory should create? Information will be provided by data type. Okay, second point. Now, I told that array, create integer memory. Then integer memory, how much memory? For example, I told to the admin, arrange chairs in the classroom. Then I should tell him how many chairs also, na? If I don't say how many chairs he will arrange in the classroom? How many? Here, chair is nothing but what? Memory. Okay, na? Size of the memory to create. Size here what? 1 byte. Size of the memory represented by what? 1 byte or what? 2 bytes or what? 4 bytes or what? 8 bytes. How many bytes of memory should we create? Memory is the multiples of 2. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 8. Okay, now for example, I'm asking, go and bring a water. Then you will ask what? How many glasses or how many liters, right? If I ask, okay, walk. If I say walk, how many kilometers I should walk, right? So kilometers is the measurement. Similarly, the memory measurement is what? 1, 2, 4, 8. Okay, I told that, create 4 bytes of memory. I told to compiler, I told create 4 bytes of memory. Then compiler has created, let's say 1 byte of memory. I tell that create 1 byte of memory. Then compiler has created memory. Memory is represented by box. Are you following? Memory is represented by box. Okay. How many bytes of memory it created? 1 byte memory created. Then now, in this 1 byte memory, can I store whatever the integer number I want? Can I store? I gave you half liter bottle. Half liter bottle. Then how much water I can store? Either half liter or quarter. Okay, now quarter only I can store, right? You know, quarter, half, full. Very confident now in that measurement, sir. That's why I'm using that measurements. If I give you 1 liter bottle, how much water you can store? Either 1 liter water or it's a lesser than. Same way, if you create the 1 byte memory, how much range of the value I can store? What type of value can be stored? What type of value can be stored? And what range of the value can be stored must be give information by whom now? Data type only. What is the different information? A data type keyword. Sorry, I forgot that. A data type keyword gives to compiler and JVM. So a data type keyword will provide first what information? Type of the memory to create. Number 2, size of the memory to create. And number 3, can you tell me? Sai Prashant. Don't play with Zoom, Amma. Pangarkonda. Then what? Third point is what? If you want to play with Zoom, you can create one account. Zoom is a free account, okay? Download Zoom software, create one free account, and then you can play there, not in the class. Type of the value and range of the value can be, okay, type of the value and range of the value that can be stored in this memory. Do you understand this point? If you not understand, I'll repeat again. Please ask. Come on. One type, okay, what type of the value? Integer type or floating point type? For example, I have used the data type called what? Int. Int I1 I have created. So tell me, inside I1 variable, can I store 10.5? No, it leads to compile timer. Who is telling to compiler 10.5 not allowed to store in I1? Data type. I1 data type is what? Int. What type of value allowed to store? Only int type. If you try to store other than int, it will throw error. Then I am writing here I1 equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whatever the range number I want, I am writing. Is it allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Because variable I1 of what type? Int. Int data type has its own range. Then immediate question will come. So what is the range of int, sir? What is the topic we are learning around? Okay, now that is the next coming topic. Okay, all right. So finally, hope you understand what type of value and what range of the value that can be stored in this memory. Okay, nice. Next question I'm asking. Please focus and try to answer. Don't write. I said no. Why you are writing? I said don't write. Right? Don't write. Sufficient. Please pay attention and understand. I created something variable. Boolean bo1 equal to true. Any problem? True is what type? Boolean. In which variable I stored? Boolean. So the type of value, variable type matched or not? Yes. Now I'm writing another variable. Boolean bo2 equal to false. Any problem? Then I'm writing Boolean bo3 equal to bo1 plus bo2. And tell me what the output will come. Why smiling here? False. How? True plus false, false. 1 plus 2, 2. Aye. True plus false. Right side value you are telling false na. 1 plus 2, right side value 2. Yes, sir. Moving head to Oyo. Can I apply plus operator on the boolean? Can I add boolean values and generate the new value? No, right? Tell me. How compiler software knows that array on a boolean data type plus is not allowed. Okay? How it knows? That information is also given by whom? Data type keyword. So now I'm writing here 4th point. What are the different different operators allowed to apply on this variable? What are the different different operators applied on this variable? This information also given by whom? Data type. Everyone tell. Can I write like this? 10 of what type? In plus 10.5. What type? Floater. Doubler. Now what the result? First of all, can I apply plus operator on numbers? Yes. What the result will get? 20.5. What type of result came out? Double. Okay, na? What type of result came out? Double. Tell me now. So this double, this expression generates the value type double. Who is telling to compiler and JVM? When we use different values in an expression, the result type coming out from that expression is also telling by whom now? Data type only. So what the 5th point? The result type comes out from an expression. When we use these variables in an expression. Okay? Tell me. Whichever the keyword gives above information to compiler and JVM is called what? Data type. A data type keyword provides below informations, and whichever the keyword gives above information to compiler and JVM, that keyword is called as data type. Now, for example, int, double, char, boolean, or data types. समझ में आया? Next. Now tell me. Keyword class, a data type? Is a keyword class a data type? Tell me that. What type of memory it is created? Bula. What type of memory it is created? What the size of the memory? What type of value allowed to store? What range of the value allowed to store? Understand? In academics, you learn class is a data type. What is the class? Class keyword is not the class. Class string completely. Dabba. Class string open bracket, closed bracket. Here, the keyword class is not data type. The class name string is the data type. Got clarity? Yeah? Right. That's a confusion point you have in academics. To remove that confusion, I'm using that keyword here. Class is a keyword. String is a data type. Class is a keyword. System is a data type. Class is a keyword. Look at there. Addition is a data type. Understand? But keyword class is not a data type. Then next class. Next public. public, static. Next word, void, or data type or not a data type? Not data types, because they don't provide information about creating variables. Hope you all understand what is a data type, what the use of data type, what the different information a data type will provide. Now write down. Question written already? Write down answer. Completed? Completed? So did you understand all the points? People who have completed, try to think. Is int, double, char, boolean, are these data types sufficient for storing multiple values as one group? Can int store multiple values? Int can store only one integer. I want to store 5 integers as a group. Group means what? Object. Can these keywords, these data types help us to store what do you call as an object? Nothing but help us to create object? No. We need some other data types. Okay, now some additional data types we require. So now I'm moving to the next point. What? Types of data types. What the point number? 7. 7. So what are the different data types? Supports by, okay, what are the different data types Java supports? Online students, any questions up to now? Have you completed these points? Shall I hide it? Still writing up. 6 point all completed? Divyanshu, yes, it is a data type. I will come to that point. Okay, what are the different data types Java supports? Tell me now. How many types of data type Java supports? Java supports 2 types of data types. Java supports 2 types of data types. What are they? Number 1, primitive data types. Number 2, come on, number 2, excellent, wrong answer, reference to data types. In your academics, your lecturer might told you non-primitive data types, that is C++ terminology, not Java terminology. You know, Java is got polluted with C and C++ words. So use Java technical words, Java pure Java words. Don't, bring your C++ terminology here. So how many types of data types Java support? 2 types. Primitive data types and reference data types. Excellent. Now tell me, how many primitive data types Java supports? How many, 8 primitive data types. How many you have seen now? 4. But additional we have more? 4. So totally 8 primitive data types Java supports. How many reference data type Java supports? Also 8. 8 primitive data types and 8 reference data. Rasko. Yesterday, earlier I am explaining. That's why I ask you to wait. Right along with. There is no explanation. No? So when I'm explaining and typing, don't write. So when I'm directly writing, you can write. Completed? Now tell me, what is the purpose of primitive data types? Primitive data types are what? Into double. What is the purpose of into double? Primitive data types are used for creating variable memory. What memory? Variable memory. It is meant for creating variable memory. Right on that point. Primitive data type is used for creating primitive data type are used for creating variable for storing one mathematical value. Can you guess what the purpose of reference data type? Referenced data types are used for storing, used for creating what? Variable or object? Object for storing one value or multiple values? Multiple values or objects. An object can store another object also, no problem. Okay, a object can store another object also. It is allowed. So his point is clear. So repeat once again. How many types of data type Java support? 2 types. Primitive data types, reference data type. Primitive data types are used for used for creating a variable for storing mathematical value. Reference data type is used for creating a object for storing multiple values or multiple objects as one group. Add that word, as one group. Multiple values or multiple objects as one group with a single variable. With a single variable name. How this point I'll explain with the program, then you'll understand. At this minute you cannot understand. Just you hold it, remember it. Completed? Now, let me try to prepare one complete chart. Try to understand first. For that Java data types. Java data types. They are divided into how many types? 2 types. Primitive types and second one is what? Referenced types. Data types are shortcut what called types. Primitive data types are also called base, don't write. Base types or base data types. First let me complete, I'll give time to write. Base data types. Reference data types are also called base. On base we are constructing something. We are extending something. I have already some base. On the base we are extending. More we are creating. Then called what? Derived. Derived data types. Without primitive data types, reference data types will not work. That is the meaning of it. So if you want reference data types to create, first of all, you should use what? Primitive data types. Okay. Under primitive data types are meant for what? Storing mathematical value. Used for creating variable to store mathematical value. How many types of mathematical values we have? 2 types. Mathematical values are of 2 types. Numeric and non-numeric. What? Numeric and non-numeric. Tell me 10, 20, 30. Numeric. 10.5, 20.5. Hey, Nidramoho, sleeping fellows. 10.5 non-numeric. And a second, whatever I'm saying, non-numeric. And tell me, single quote A, single quote B? Huh? According to maths, it is non-numeric. But according to Java, it is not non-numeric. It is numeric. So, actually, there is something called ASCII characters and ASCII numbers. ASCII is a character set. America standard something. They search in the Google. Now, ASCII character. Single quote A is called what? ASCII character. Next, single quote capital A is also called what? ASCII character. Single quote 0 is also called what? ASCII character. Any character that you place inside a single quote is called what? ASCII character. Every character is having a matching number. Every character has a matching number. Single quote A is matching number 97. Single quote capital A matching number 65. Single quote 0 matching number 48. Are you catching my point? So, you can represent these letters either in character format or you can represent in what? Number format. Now tell me, is this ASCII characters or really characters can be also numbers? Can be also numbers. Then in Java or in the programming languages, now these characters are comes under numeric or non-numeric? Numeric side they will come, not a non-numeric side. Okay, so tell me now, we have a numeric of what type? Integer. We have a numeric of what type? Floating point. Okay, we have a numeric of what type? Character. All these three are comes under what? Numeric only. Now we have true and false, Boolean. Then there comes under numeric or non-numeric? Non-numeric. Okay, now look at here. Now, primitive data types are divided into two types. Number one, numeric and non-numeric. Again, numeric is divided into how many types? Two types. What are the two types? Integer. No. Integral. What do you call? Integral, not integer. Integral and then floating point. Integral and floating point. Next, under integral now we have two types. What are the two types? Integer and character. Hello, samajh mein aaya? Under integer now we have all the primitive data types. So totally the Java data types are divided into how many types? Two types. Primitive data types and reference data type. Primitive data types are again divided into two types. Numeric and non-numeric. Numeric again divided into two types. Integral and floating point. Integral again divided into two types. Integer and character. Is it clear to all? Then now under integer now we have the data types: byte, short, int, long. All these four data types are comes under integer. Under character, how many data types? Only one, char. Under floating point, we have two data types: float and double. Under non-numeric, we have only one data type. That is what? Boolean. Prabhu, all people understand? Now observe. Can I decrease font little bit? The system every day playing me with one font. Visible last shade? I just want to write diagrammatic representation. Here, how many levels are there totally? 3 levels. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Tell me, here, in program, can I use these words, numeric, integral, integer? No. What can I use? These. Okay, in the program for creating memory, you have to use these variables. These are data types you have to use. Okay, these are meant for data types to use in the program. Above or what? Just a hierarchy knowledge. Okay. Then next, what is this? Another data type called reference data types. How many reference data types we have? 8. The 8 reference data types are: the first reference data type is array. What a? Array. And then we have something called class. Interface. Abstract class. These words you don't understand at this stage, please don't ask me not understand. Just I am giving list. Next, final class, enum, annotation, record. Completed? Everyone completed? So tell me, every data type has background what? Size, na? So please, I forgot mention size here. Can you please mention size here? What the size of the byte? 1 byte. And that means if we use byte data type in the program, it occupies how many bytes of memory? 1 byte. Short, 2 bytes. Int, 4 bytes. Long, 8 bytes. Next, character. Come on, everyone, character. In a C language, it is 1 byte. In Java, it is 2 bytes. Okay. Next. What the size of float? 4 bytes. Size of double? 8 bytes. Then what the size of boolean? Sorry? Not specified. The size of boolean is not specified. It can be 1 bit or 1 byte. Can be 1 bit or 1 byte. Who will decide it? You decided, JVM decided. It can be 1 byte or 1 bit. Decided by JVM. Okay, why it's not specified? Boolean data type is required to store what? Store what? True or false? It is meant for storing true or false. Then to store true or false, 1 bit is sufficient actually. So that's why Sun Microsystem left to JVM. JVM developer who has implemented JVM, the JVM vendor will take the decision either to provide 1 bit or 1 byte according to their requirements. Okay, now the next question. Tell me, what is the size of array? Like primitive data types, can you decide the type of the array, type of the class, nothing but type of the reference data types? No, you cannot. Why? Because array is meant for storing one value or multiple values. Tell me, what the size of the bag? I cannot. It's depending on the number of books you are placing inside. If 1 book you place, 1 memory. 2 books you place, some other size. Or 3 books you place, some other size. So the size of the reference data types decided based on the number of values you are storing. So what the answer? Depends on number of, can I write shortcut? Number of values we store. Depends on number of values we store. Array size and class size is depending on number of values we store. So all primitive data types have fixed sizes, but the array and class means reference data type size is not fixed, it is changing. So can I hope all people understood this chart? All you completed a writing? Now I want you quickly revise all points we have learned. How many points we completed up to now? Totally 7 points we learned. Nothing but what topic we completed? Data types, variables and objects. Theory completed. Okay, now practicals are remaining that we will learn in tomorrow class. But now today I want you complete revision. And tell me, close your books. I am also closing my notes. Only questions are visible. So what's the chapter name? Okay. So what the use of data type? To store. Hey. If a data type storing, then what is the purpose of variable object? Right? Data type is used for creating variables and objects for storing values. What the use of variable? What the use of object? Multiple values as how? One group how? With a different names or single name? With a single name. Okay, na? Right. Which data type I must use to create variable? Primitive data types. Which data type you must use to create variable? Primitive data types. Which data type you must use to create objects? Reference data types. Okay. Now tell me. I wanted to store in how many primitive data types we have? 8. How many reference data types we have? 8. I want to store one integer number. Which data type I must use? Integer data types. I want to store one integer. Which data type I have to use? Integer data types. Either what are they? Byte or short or int or long. Byte or short or int or long. Next, I want to store floating point number. Floating point data types, either float or double. Next, I want to store character. I want to store boolean. I want to store 5 integers. 5 integers and a long data type. 5 integer numbers I want to store as a group with a single name. What should I use? Reference data type, either array or class. Are you following? Then when to use array, when to use class? We have 2 data types are there under reference type. When to use array, when to use class. If you want to store multiple values of same type, then use what? Array. I want to store multiple values of different type. Then I should use what? Class. I want to store 5 integers. Then array. I want to store integer, double, char. Class I should use. Okay, now you may get question. Sir, where is the string, sir? In this entire chart, you have not shown me string, sir. Where is the string, sir? Tell me, what is string? Class. It comes under which data type? Class data type. Here, class data type is not keyword class, right? Are you catching my point? So, class is not a keyword class. Class name, open bracket, closure bracket. That entire definition is called what? Class data type. Are you following? Keyword class is not a data type. Using keyword class, we are creating our own class. That class definition is called what? Data type. Name of the class is what? Data type name. String, system, addition, all these are comes under what? Data type name. Are you catching my point? Right. Can you please revise all these 3 points by heart and come tomorrow? We enter it into real programming. So you really sleeping enter? Up to now you are active and they what something you learn feeling coming. Once I start real programming, the major programming, main programming, students will get relaxed with a feeling, hey, understanding, yeah. Hey, understanding is different. Repeating is different. Understanding is become knowledge. Now you become knowledge. What is data type? What is variable? What is object? What is there? You become knowledge. But you cannot repeat. You cannot reply. You cannot talk. Who can talk? Experienced person can talk. Who can become experienced person? Amma, where are you going, Amma? Bangaru? What is that? Hey. Bharati. Bangaru, Bharati. Video on, Amma. Now. And the class complete na again relaxed, okay? So finally no problem. Come on, what is the point? Now the main topic is started. There are 2 types of people are there in the class. knowledgeable person, experienced person. All you students are what? Knowledge. Then only few people become experienced. They will move to next step. Are you following? Right. Then who can come to the next step? Who do revision and by heart every word, every sentence and connecting these words to the real life. What the real life? Bottle, variable. Tray, object. Okay, na? In your room, your bed is what? Variable. All your friends' bedroom is what? Object. Like this, people who are study it, by heart it, remember it, and come tomorrow with real life example by experiencing your own, then you will become what? Experienced. Are you following my point? Tomorrow class is very important, provided if you understand today class and remember today class. Can you by heart and come tomorrow? Shall I ask the definition? Question down all the points, whatever written, you have to by heart and come. Expecting? So depends on your reply, then I will take decision. Should go deep or should complete only top. But you don't know how many points are there. You know how many points are there next to them? No. Whatever I am teaching, that much only you know. It's my decision how many points to teach depending on your reply in the class. Openly I am telling. Okay, na? If you reply, I will teach every point. If you are not replying, silently sitting and watching my face, yeah, I will do my job as a faculty. If you are replying, I will do my job as a well-wisher. Okay, na? Means I am expecting your success and I am expecting your growth and become rich person. Okay, alright, our rich person, I don't want to finish fast and fast I'll come. So please by heart and come. Tomorrow we are entering into practicals. Thank you. That's all for today class. Good night.